Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we are back for more Cloak and Dagger. So last episode, we found out that O'Reilly's got a double, essentially. Not sure what happened exactly. Something I'm not sure what the radiation or whatever it is did to her. Like I thought it had given her super speed, and then maybe it somehow gave her some kind of split personality. Turns out that's not the case. It kind of did, but it gave her a split body that had a different personality. Um, she's more meaner and does whatever she feels needs to be done to get the job done. Yeah. She's not necessarily evil. I would say she's like an anti-hero kind of character. She killed like those, I think the upper gang members or the people she killed in the beginning, and then she killed that one dude that was he like I think he was the driver of the ambulance that kidnapped I forgot her name. Michaela was her name, I think. Then we also saw Tanny kind of struggling with the idea of the people, at least that she felt, are letting bad things happen to them. I guess like she sees that she thinks that they have a choice, which she's not wrong, but just that it's easy to go with the best choice. But she's also dealing with emotions of her own that are kind of making her just frustrated. Um, Also, Tyrone learned how to teleport with people, so that was cool. Vita knows that he's alive now. Let's see, I mean, all of them know about the split O'Reilly now, so hopefully we'll deal with that right off the bat. Let's go ahead and jump into the episode.
Remember back in the day when you taught me to live and I taught you to pray. We went in the battle together, no matter the weather, we never delayed.
Hey, Mina.
Ready for some exercise? Because if this experiment doesn't yield something soon, I'm gonna run out of grant money. Then we will never know what happened that night. I'm gonna have to get a day job, maybe in a bakery. You wanna come with me? Be like in that movie.
So that's what happened to O'Reilly, eh?
No.
Should have expected that, probably. Okay, so the green notes are very different. Gotcha. So, she has a bit of strength in her, okay? Okay.
How can you think of stepping away from your post?
Connors, he's in the wind. He tried to kill her once.
So
Now
at least
he
they...
can come back and finish the job.
Okay,
You
cool.
want that on you?
At least that we have that.
Then mind your post.
They're not going to be on Connor's side anymore.
Last chance standing. Okay. Just stay out of my way.
I was just going to say, teleport them out there now. You alright there, Tyrone? A lot.
How did you do that? In the dociles, there's almost no activity in the anger and rage center of the cerebral cortex. But in the aggressives, there's only activity in the rage center. It's as if inside their head there's nothing but
Like adrenaline?
chaos and anger and...
Ma'am.
How come there's no 17A, 22A, and no 13B?
So the aggressive mouse...
It killed the docile one.
That happen a lot?
It's almost like they decided that it was wrong for there to be more than one.
Wait, is the father or the priest? Did he quit or is he let go? Or did he give up?
No, I'm not looking to hurt Ty. I need his help. I'm looking for someone dangerous named Connors, and Ty might be able to help me. And in another lifetime, Ty was a friend. At least he was to me. I don't know if he'd say the same.
So where do you think she'd go next?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. That's why we're here. So, come on, tell us where you think that she went, because...
Okay, if I'm gonna do this, you need to give me a minute, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait in the hall. Come on, Tandy.
Oh boy, Tammy, that really isn't gonna help at all.
I mean, those people in the club, they were all there because of me.
They're dead because of her.
She's a force of destruction.
And you're a protector.
How do you know?
Because you protect me.
When I was undercover, I kept case notes on playing cards. I learned it from this reporter in New York.
We ignore sickness, pretending everything is fine. And the momentary relief of sin will not deliver us.
Detective, heard you were back. What are you doing in my patrol car?
You mean the car you left unlocked, ignoring proper procedure? You could get written up for that.
I'll tell you what, Wyatt. You get me coffee, 4 creams, 5 sugars, and we'll forget this ever happened.
Okay.
You're the last one to see him alive. He shot you. Eventually, someone is going to wonder if you are what happened to him. We all know you have that dark streak in you, O'Reilly.
Coffee. Detective.
Oh, poor guy. I don't think I like that lady, by the way.
Those girls we're looking for are at the Bayou Brothers truck stop in Slidell. Isn't that... We can get to them if we leave right now.
Candy?
Are you with me, or are you gonna slow me down?
Oh, that's not
You're
good.
gonna have to do better than that. Car trouble?
It's probably the carburetor.
That's not the carburetor. So what was that meeting about in there?
The usual. The community trying to pin all their woes on the cops.
Are you a police officer?
Used to be.
Someone stole your spark plug.
What?
Connors, where is he?
I don't know anything.
Oh, you most certainly do know something. You were his partner the night Billy Johnson was murdered. Covering for him is kind of your thing.
I hope you find the asshole. I never should have vouched for him.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that either.
But you did, didn't you?
I told you.
You watched an innocent kid get shot. And then you begged a favor. You don't get to play the victim.
Oh, I was gonna say you dead.
Hey, Bridget, you want to go check on that driver?
Hey, you guys are okay? You're safe now. We're gonna take care of you. Did you guys happen to see a woman that looks just like her? She saved us. What's the matter? Everything. This is so messed up.
We're getting to the bottom of it.
It's not gonna help, Ty. It's not. We stop one gang, one operation, it doesn't matter. There's hundreds more. This world, being a woman, it doesn't matter.
Tandy, of course it does.
You know what it took to find those girls?
Look at what she did to this guy.
I see. And maybe he deserved it.
Tandy.
You know what? No, he did. Because he was in the act of doing it, and the only thing that stopped him was the act of mayhem.
By tearing the place apart and hurting people.
She saved them.
Do they look safe to you?
Set fire to the city with a time with a place. Be alive in the wake. Let me say, we ain't got time for all that.
Who the hell are you?
Well,
Don't leave me here. Oh, wrapped in fear.
There's nothing.
It's all
I touched her, but there's nothing.
Look, let me help you. In the back. They're locked in.
Locked in?
Yeah. Look like Selves.
Ty, you don't look so good.
Look, I'll manage. We do this now.
You're gonna need to move back a little.
What are you gonna do?
You have new tricks. So do I.
This is gonna be kind of cool. Jesus, that's awesome. Flashbang! That was cool. He's like, what the heck?
Bruh, they gone.
Man, that really sucks, huh?
Hold up there, Blondie. How the hell you did that?
Oh, I'm assuming that's Chaos O'Reilly. She gonna accidentally shoot Tyrone? Oh crap. Oh no. Or the kid? About that. So she gone? Gone? I'm assuming not. Whoa. Hey Connors, where you at?
Who's up for awkward reunion pancakes?
Okay. I'm assuming what Ty does is he essentially absorbs them into a fear void, I guess. So Connors has been in his fear, whatever it is. I mean, last time we saw it, it was with had to do with shooting Billy. So it's been what, 8 months since that happened. So he's been dealing with that for 8 months, and who knows how long it feels down there or in there or whatever it is. So I don't know if it's in Tyrone or a part of him, if it's like a pocket dimension kind of a thing. But okay, so they're not gone though. He's not just dead. They're absorbed and put into a void. So okay, we're gonna have to get Connors back. And I'm glad. Speaking of Connors, real quick, I'm glad that the cops, are finding him guilty. They're not just like. I mean, I don't know what they could have thought. I mean, seriously, like O'Reilly shot, and then he's gone the next day, or soon after. So I don't know how they got the fact that he's the one that shot her. I mean, it was right, but I just don't know how they got the like. I don't think his gun was anywhere around. See, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what evidence points to the fact that Connors is the one that shot O'Reilly. But I'm glad that they at least they came to this conclusion and they found some kind of evidence that they know that he did it. Well, they just think that he's left. He's hiding. I don't think I like her boss, the chief. I think she's the chief. I don't think I like her. She seems kind of a butt. I mean, maybe she's just warning O'Reilly. Maybe she's not actually being a jerk. She's actually just saying, people might start to think, he disappeared because of you. But I don't know. I don't know, the way she said it just seemed that she was being just not nice about it. Especially the comment afterwards where she was saying that everybody knows you have a mean streak. that mean streak, whatever she said. But I was worried at the end that it was that when the Chaos O'Reilly, whatever, I shouldn't call her Chaos right now. No, I don't know what to call her. When the more aggressive O'Reilly, when she showed up, um, I thought that when she was gonna come in, guns blazing, that it was gonna end up that Ty was gonna get caught in the crossfire, and then I was like, oh god, he's gonna try to save the kid. He's gonna like dive for him and try to teleport him out, but he gets caught as he's jumping, and it clips him or something. I don't know. But I forgot that he does the. I didn't expect him to do that again. I mean, he hasn't done it since he did it to Connors, so that was surprising. I didn't think he'd catch O'Reilly in it either. I thought it was literally just gonna be catching the bullets, and then that was it. But he caught the bullets and then sucked her in. So yeah, there's her at least. But and I was also worried that Tanny was gonna I mean, even like especially at that part where Tyrone kind of having an argument about the other O'Reilly's actions and her methods. Hello. I was worried that Tanny was gonna start, thinking the way she's going about things is the better way. I mean, they could still go that route, maybe, but I don't know. She seemed, what's the word? That seemed to have been somewhat squashed whenever, first when Tyrone brought up what happened to his brother. That shooting first, asking questions later is what led to his brother being shot. And then also when I was gonna say Brittany for some reason, evil Bridgete, or she's not really evil exactly. I don't know what to call her. Dark Bridgete. When she showed up and ran those two guys over with the 18-wheeler, she was, Tanny was trying to tell her, like, we got the girls out, you don't have to do anything. And then she didn't really stop her afterwards when she said, once she picked up the gun. Maybe she did. They didn't really show her. Like, once she picked up the gun, I don't remember what else they showed, but like they pretty soon after that they cut to being inside. So those other guys are dead, but Tyrone saved that one kid. I think the kid was trying to like tell the guys what was going on, but he saved his life, so hopefully he's not gonna snitch on Tyrone. Tyrone, we need to get these kids a mask or masks. Like, I know, like they don't have masks in the comics, right? I'm pretty sure with Cloak, he's just got like the shadow over his. What did it? Yeah, in one image, I remember she has a design on her face. I don't know if that's part of her outfit or like a design she wears, or it just happened. Like it's part of the abilities or something. Yeah, this one just the cloak, the shadow is like obscuring his face, but none of the versions like old or new. It seems that they have any kind of mask. Yeah, doesn't seem like they ever have masks. So yeah, so I figured they didn't have masks. Their comic counterparts didn't have masks, but I just figured it'd probably be a good idea, just because at least in here, with something like that kid, like he can identify Tyrone. Same thing with Tandy, like with Peter. I mean, it doesn't matter now with Scarborough because he's gone. But like when Peter sent the assassin after her and her mom because he knew who she was. So if she wore a mask, that probably wouldn't have been as much of a problem. Also, Tanny went up and saying, her dad and everything, brought them up, so he knew she was because of that. So if she wore a mask, it wouldn't really matter. But still, it helps if they just hide their identity some way. Like he didn't even have the hood up. He just has the jacket on, and he doesn't have the hood covering his face. And the hood doesn't do very much a good job of like casting a shadow over his face either way. It's not like a encompassing, or what's the word? It's not a very large hood. It's not covering. It's not going to cast much of a shadow on it. Especially the way he usually wears it, like more like close to like riding, like hanging on the back of his head more so than just like over it almost. That was freaking rough. Like seeing the girls that the Dark Bridgete saved. Tandy only checked one of the girls, but still, I mean, I'm going to assume that all of them are about in about a similar state, like because of where they just came from, they didn't have any kind of hope really in them. So, God, that sucks. That just so heartbreaking. I hate thinking of. I mean, Tandy, brought it up herself. Saying like like even stopping this one gang, like there's still hundreds. It's all around. So it's just like it feels pointless, and you have. I feel like you didn't do anything. So it's just like I get why Tandy is just the way she like is how she reacted to Darkbreaker's methods the way she is. Once she's wanted help and seeing these girls, like scarred and not physically, but scarred and terrified, and the fact that they just barely saved them, and the thought of like what they were headed for, the sense of hopelessness almost. I don't know. I can't think of. I don't know if that's the right word I'm trying to find, but it's just like I know she can protect herself, but if someone were to like sneak up on her and literally just like knock her out, or I don't know, maybe she's drugged or something, like even like someone who can take care of themselves, is extremely skilled in some kind of fighting style, they can be outdone by a drug or just being snuck up on, or it's just so. They had to use Tyrone, his ability, to delve into her fears. I mean, I hope it didn't like heighten her fears. I know he can do that. I know he can like affect their fear and heighten it. I mean, he wasn't trying to with her, so I'm hoping that didn't happen. But he has a pretty decent control of his abilities, as we saw. But I'll get to that later. But yeah, luckily they were able to use his abilities to find out where they were keeping the rest, where she was going to be heading, and the rest of them were going to be heading. So they were able to save the rest of them. Yeah, I was also worried that because Tyrone's been, I don't know, like I thought just using his ability on more than one person and so quickly is what was draining him. But I mean that didn't help. Obviously, like, that takes a chunk of his energy. But I think just going back and forth so much is what's also starting to weigh on him. So I was worried that was going to cause something too, and then Tanny was going to be worried, and yeah, it's just there was opportunity for a lot to go bad. But all things considered, everything went off relatively well. The only odd thing is now Dark O'Reilly is in a void, and Tyrone doesn't know how to get, because he doesn't know how to get Connors back. So he doesn't know where Connors. He doesn't even know what it's doing exactly, because he doesn't know. He's worried that if Connors doesn't come back, then he'll be on the run forever. We saw first episode, I think. So I don't think he knows if he's even still alive. Like he doesn't know. When he did it, it was the first time he did it, so he has no idea like what it is and what it does to them. He thinks that like he's thinking maybe he's dead, or he just doesn't know, obviously. So I don't know how he's gonna find out. Like, is she gonna? I don't think she can like fight her way out. But I also this is kind of jumping a little bit. But I feel bad for the priest. I forgot his name. I feel really bad. I can never get it. Did they say like Father Priest, or what's his name? Okay, Father Delgado. Gotcha, Delgado. Okay, but yeah, I feel bad for him because I mean, he was trying to help Ty in season 1. Just seeing where he is right now, like just like he's I don't know if he's homeless or anything. He almost looks like I don't think he's homeless. He just probably hasn't taken much care of himself. But I don't know like what he's doing, otherwise job wise to pay bills. But still, like just he's lost hope essentially. So just like I don't know if it's what happened with Ty that pushed him to it, or what when Ty touched him and like brought forth his fear. I don't know if that like stuck to him. He said that he should have been fired, so that's why he quit. Is that like, is it because of Ty? He doesn't believe. I'm pretty sure he doesn't believe Ty did it, because whenever she said Ty didn't do it. He says it doesn't matter. It's more like I was thinking that he was saying that because yeah, well, either it doesn't really matter because they framed him and there's nothing that can be done about it, and he just feels not to blame, but I don't know. I guess he feels guilty for some reason. Unless it's nothing to do with, unless it's not because of time, it's something else. But I think O'Reilly, Dark O'Reilly, still sees Tyrone as a friend, and I think she maybe was trying to, along with getting back at him for what he did to her, help clear Tyrone. But then she was trying to shoot him. Maybe she's trying to shoot at Tandy or O'Reilly. I don't know. But yeah, so because of whatever happened in the energy, that stuff that causes the terrors, and then that gave also Tyrone and Tandy their abilities, it's affected. I guess what happened when she fell in the water, I guess they separated while they were in the water. One showed up here, and then I guess maybe O'Reilly washed up somewhere, and then I don't know who. Did they say like where she, like how she was found or something? I didn't quite catch that. Excuse me, catch that. No, I don't think they mentioned how they found her. She was unconscious. It's kind of how she didn't drown. She just like float up, wash up on the. Or maybe she could have separated. Because the bad O'Reilly or the dark O'Reilly didn't seem to realize that she wasn't O'Reilly. I guess that she wasn't the only O'Reilly, and then then she found out about her being at the hospital in the news, and that's when she went. That's what it seems like she found out. I don't know, but yeah, just seeing the nails is part of the whole thing, which is interesting. She does seem to have some kind of heightened strength. She chucked that fridge like nothing, and she put quite a few dents in there. And also the fighting in it when they showed her taking on the gang members, the bosses or whatever they were. I guess she's probably more than likely learned outside of the force. I don't know what kind of fighting they teach cops. I'm kind of ignorant of that, so it just seemed a little more so that I've seen them than I thought that they'd be capable of. I guess I don't know. She fought really well though, or it could be just something to do with this O'Reilly, the Dark O'Reilly. I don't know. Mina is back. We did see Mina for a little bit, showing kind of seeding that this is what happened to O'Reilly, and then the aggression, is kind of sort of not self-destructive, if you will, because the rat killed technically itself, the duplicate, or I guess that's the original, right? So it kills the original. So then we saw that this O'Reilly was about to do the same thing, the Dark O'Reilly, and then these cops showed up, talking about Connors. I guess she just felt like he wants to take care of that first before killing O'Reilly for some reason. And she just says he dies first. I don't know why. What difference would that make? Apart from the fact that maybe she doesn't want. I don't know. It seems weird. The only thing I can think of is that she doesn't want Connors to have the credit for it. I don't know. Obviously she feels hatred for Connors as well. Yeah, I think that's all, guys. Man, so that's interesting. And also, I'm also curious to see like how Tyrone's gonna find out, like, cause he's gonna have to find out now that Chaos Battle Dark O'Reilly is in this void, and we have to have a way to clear him. So I'm assuming we have to bring Connors back. So maybe O'Reilly's gonna find Connors somehow in like his section of fear or something. I'm not sure how, if that, like, I don't know if they're supposed to have like their separate void or not. I'm not really sure. I don't know how his abilities work and if it's different in here or not. I mean, I hope we can help Delgado. I don't know if we. I don't know how. Because I mean, Tyrone doesn't even know what he's going through, and he hasn't checked up on him. And he doesn't. He's not. I don't know how he would know that he's not working anymore unless he's a new father at the school. It feels like that the whole like constantly going back and forth, the teleporting for Tyrone is gonna have some kind of repercussions. Just because when he was doing it, and Tanny says he doesn't look too good, he says I'll manage. Let's get these girls out. I'm wondering if like this is gonna wreck his body or something. Not wreck it, but you know what I mean. Like just have some effect, you know, repercussions. Well guys, that's it for this week's episode for Cloak and Dagger. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to check out the rest of our stuff, go to the button next to me. And if you want to stick around for next week's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Want to be notified when our stuff goes up, make sure you hit the bell icon down below. Again guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next week.